Hey, welcome to the Shane and I Show. My name is Shane.
My name's Max, and I wear slacks.
You wear slacks?
Slacks.
Is that the only thing you can figure out that rhymes with Max?
Yeah, I didn't really have anything prepared there.
You could say the dog's on the couch.
Dog is on the couch.
And hey, it's the podcast about nothing.
That makes you think of something.
And this is 2 episodes for November.
We are. Do you have any sponsors for us?
No, you know what? We get automatic ads now, so.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I got a quick sponsor spot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. This episode is sponsored by Hengist and Horsa. Yeah. Do you need a band of thugs to get shit done? Get Hengist and Horsa.
What is Hengist and Horst?
They're a couple of thug brothers who had a band of thugs who could get shit done.
So it was a band, like a plethora?
Yeah.
Like in the Three Amigos?
Just a group of guys with say-axes who would like storm the beach and then march into the village and get shit handled.
Get shit handled.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, if you could find them on Facebook, reach out to them.
Yeah.
If you need shit handled.
Yeah, if you need shit handled, call Hengist and Horsa. Just don't be surprised if they stick around after the job's done.
Yeah, oh yeah, they stick around and pillage your place.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, what's going on?
Oh, chilling.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Christmas is after that.
Yeah. We had a
holiday season.
Yeah, we had a vice president die.
Yeah. Yeah. Old Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah.
I was wondering why I didn't even notice the flags were at half mast until today.
I did, and they just stayed at half mast for a while. So I was like, something happened, right?
Somebody big must have died.
Yeah.
Dick Cheney.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man. I was thinking about Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know a lot of people don't do traditional Thanksgiving. What are some of the best untraditional Thanksgivings you've ever done?
So first off, I'm going to say tradition is like each family has its own traditions.
Yeah.
Right. So with my family, we got Thanksgiving with a family of people with Chinese heritage. So at Thanksgiving, there was always sticky rice and dim sum.
Nice.
Fucking great, man.
Yeah, my family, we did that for a long time. We went out for Thanksgiving for Chinese food. Just got over the whole turkey thing for a while.
Yeah, we had turkeys too, but there was always sticky rice and dim sum. Yeah.
I remember for a while and for a long time I didn't do really actually Thanksgiving until last year.
Yeah.
Last year I actually cooked Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, for a long time I also was skipping Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And last couple of years, my wife and I have been doing it again with the parents and all that.
Yeah, I actually cooked a turkey last year.
You cooked a turkey?
I cooked a turkey last year.
I almost bought a turkey the other day to cook as an experiment because I've never cooked a turkey before.
It's not that hard. You just got to remember to take out the guts.
I guess that's important. Yeah.
You got to remember to take out the guts. I mean, it wasn't that hard. It just took a long time. But I remember I followed a recipe I found on Google and it turned out fine.
Great. Yeah.
So
yeah, if you follow the recipe.
Yeah, you don't try to do your interpretation of the recipe.
Something that I think might be fun sometime is to take a turkey, take out the guts, and then get a Cornish game hen.
Ooh, and stick the Cornish game hen.
Stick the Cornish game hen in there.
A lot of people do that. It's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, and so it's a terhenen. I don't know what you would call that, but I call it a pregnant turkey.
Yeah, that's what I would call it.
Yeah.
It's a pregnant turkey.
It's a pregnant turkey.
Delicious. I've had it before. It's delicious.
Yeah. And then there's turducken. I'm not a big fan of duck, but I bet I would eat a turducken.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of duck either.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of duck.
If it's done just right, it's good.
So I think I'm cooking this year too.
Yeah, I had a Peking duck recently. It was fucking delicious.
I bet it was.
It really was.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Thanksgiving is one of those things where I can like, take it or leave it. I'm not big on tradition with it.
Yeah, me too.
Like I like football on Thursdays. I like watching movies on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? That's kind of my deal.
Yeah.
So, and now there's like 5 games on Thanksgiving. Like I'm set.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always the holidays are always kind of a weird time. because you gotta be around people you don't necessarily like get along with,
Mm-hmm.
and you start having parties, and it's easy to be socially awkward.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I know I've said my trick for this
Yeah.
before, but I'll say it again. If you help like clear the table and do the dishes,
Yeah.
yeah,
It really helps out. You don't got to be, and let somebody else be the weird person that like makes a scene.
yeah, and also like while you're busy, like you feel less pressure to
Yeah.
perform socially, so you can actually have a better conversation with somebody.
And that way somebody else takes the drama from you
Yeah,
and makes it all about them. Because there's always somebody that's got to make the drama about them.
it does, and then you could just be there doing the dishes. Like, I mean, the weather's nice, but I don't know what's going on with Henry over here.
Yeah, Henry's acting like a fool.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he had too much, champagne or whatever.
Yeah.
People drink at Thanksgiving. What alcoholic drinks do people have at Thanksgiving?
Beer.
Beer? Is
Beer's big.
Beer's a big one?
Yeah. But I think people drink anything with liquor.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys that are really into beer are weird. I've noticed that.
I used to be really into beer, not like a beer connoisseur, but I just drank a whole lot.
Yeah,
of
I did
beer.
too. It didn't matter what it was. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking to guys that are like into IPAs and tell you about the hops and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a little weird.
It is. I also used to be into craft beers, but only
Right.
like, oh, this one tastes nice. I like this one. And I would leave it at that.
Yeah.
I didn't know shit about hops.
I mean, a good beer to me was something above Still Reserve. Like Still Reserve was like $1.25. So
Yeah, man.
like to me, a Heineken was a good beer.
Yeah, man. If it's better than Keystone Light,
Yeah.
it's, or PBR, that's quality.
So I don't know nothing about. I remember people tried to educate me on beer at one point, and they're like, you swore. I'm like, what's the point of this? What's the point?
Yeah, and they were drinking it for the taste, and you were drinking it for the drug.
I was drinking it for the effect.
Yeah.
I like the effect produced by alcohol.
Yeah, there you go.
To a point that it endangers me and it endangers people around me.
Hey, you and me both, buddy.
But yeah, man, I remember because I still know people that are like that.
Mm-hmm.
That like all they post about is, oh, I tried this beer today. I'd give it a 10 out of 10, and the hops were nice. And
one of my parents' neighbors is like that, but with whiskey.
Right, whiskey I get because
so he gets all these really fancy whiskeys.
Yeah, I get whiskey though. I get being like that with whiskey just because it's like, oh.
Look, I get that too, but here's the thing. If you're really into whiskeys, you're taking these tiny little baby sips. You're not taking a shot of $500 a bottle of whiskey.
There's no point in that.
Yeah.
Just get a bottle of Jack. You'll be fine.
A nice beer, you can still take, like, you can still enjoy it even if you're really drinking. But whiskey, I mean, you could like gulp down $80 worth of whiskey in about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And somebody asks you, and somebody's like, oh, so what do you think of that? And I'm like, more, please? I don't know.
Yes, the answer, more, please. Yeah, it's just, it's just weird. And the only reason I bring it up is because a friend of mine was talking about it, about his beer collection.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, so like, what do you mean beer collection? And he was like, I have beers that I taste throughout the year. And I'm like, wait. Like I had to sit there and I was like, it didn't compute with me. Like you save booze.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, let's go back to that real quick.
Yeah.
Like you don't drink all the booze at one shot.
No, most people don't.
And he's like, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Right? It still boggles my mind that I'm like, dude, do you know how much, like, he's like, dude, I spent a lot of money on this. And I'm like, again.
Yeah, why?
Why?
You could get a 30 rack for $15. I mean, nowadays with inflation, it's like 20, but still.
Yeah. I mean, it's just weird to me. And he was explaining how he rates all of his beers and all this other, I'm like, dude, that seems to take up a lot of time.
Yeah, but that's their hobby. They're not drinking it for the.
No, he's not like, no, he's definitely not like me. It just boggles my mind that there's people, it's like the people that you go out with when you go out to eat or whatever, and they get a wine that matches their dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one always still boggles my mind.
You see, I get that one, but it's because like now that I don't drink, and I just realized I've been almost a non-drinker for almost half my life.
Right.
At this point.
Yeah. Because for me, it's been a little over half my life.
Yeah. But, so now that I don't drink, I realize that, that a lot of times when I order food and I order a beverage, like what kind of soda I get or juice I get depends on the food.
Right.
And I think it's the same with wine.
I've never been like that. I don't know. I've always found it with like when I go on dates and stuff and women do it.
Yeah.
I'm always just like, how do you know? Like how do you know like that's the wine to get with that fish? Like,
white wine goes with fish.
Yeah, that's what they always say, right?
Yeah.
Or like red wine goes with red meat.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and then to top it off, you're only going to drink half the glass.
Yeah, that part's a little wild.
You're only going to drink. It's a $20 glass of wine.
What a glass of wine costs,
and you're only drinking half a glass.
Yeah, but hey,
to each their own.
To each their own. Yeah.
So I have to sing. There's this beginning of the song that I always sing when I'm on a walk with my dog.
Yep.
I don't know why I sing it to her. I have no idea. It's just a song I heard when I was in summer camp.
Right.
And it was called Bill Grogan's Goat.
All right.
And I just remember the opening lines to it, right? Bill Grogan's goat was feeling fine, ate 3 red shirts right off the line. It's the only lines I repeat to my dog on our walk.
So far, good start.
Right. So I was curious because this is a song when I was in summer camp as a kid. And I went to a lot of summer camps as a kid. And like pretty much every summer camp I went to, they would sing this song at a campfire, Bill Grogan's Goat.
I went to summer camp and I never heard this
song. Did you go to a YMCA summer camp though?
No.
See, I went to a YMCA summer camp.
It must be a YMCA thing.
Very Christian summer camp. I was not Christian, but it was a very Christian themed summer camp.
Yeah.
Because they were a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Right? You went water skiing. You did all kinds of cool shit.
You went water skiing?
Yeah.
That's fucking cool, man.
Yeah. There was one point where my parents sent me to a camp in Colorado. I remember one time they sent me to this camp in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Best time I ever had in my life as a kid. Anyway, back to my story. I went to a lot of summer camps. And they would always sing the song. And I was curious because I can't remember the rest of the lyrics, right? I'm like, I don't remember what the rest of the fucking lyrics, but I remember a lot of the kids' songs from when I was a kid in my generation.
Mm-hmm.
They were always dark.
Yeah, kid songs really can be.
So here are the lyrics for you and our podcast listeners to Bill Grogan's Goat. Okay? Bill Grogan's Goat was feeling fine, ate 3 red shirts right off of the line.
So far, so good.
Damn that goat.
Yeah.
Bill took a stick, gave him 3 whacks, and tied him to the railroad tracks.
Animal cruelty.
Yep.
All right.
The whistle blew. The train drew near. Nigh.
Yeah.
Bill Grogan's goat was doomed to die.
All right. Yeah. Dark.
He gave 3 moans of mortal pain, coughed up the shirts, and flagged the train. One shirt got stuck right on his throat. That was the end of Bill Grogan's Goat.
All right. So I guess the moral of the story is actually a question. Would you rather choke to death on a shirt or be flattened by a train?
Right. And first of all, why would a goat eat 3 red shirts?
Why not? I don't think goats can see color.
I don't think they can, but I don't think a goat would eat a shirt.
Oh, yeah, a goat would eat a shirt.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they like grass or whatever.
You've never been to a petting zoo and a goat tries to eat your shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was Bill Grogan. It was his goat. Why is he going to kill his own goat?
Because Bill Grogan's a motherfucker. First, he beat his own goat.
Yeah.
And then not only did he
kill
it.
3 whacks.
Yeah, not only did he kill it, he tied it to the railroad tracks after beating it half to death. So that it could see its impending doom coming.
And here's the capper of this thing. Is he got his shirts back.
He got his shirts back.
So do you think he washed them again and hung them out to dry again?
That's what I would do.
I wonder if Bill Grogan's family the goat's family came and took him back. That'd be part 2 of that song. But it just reminded me of how my generation, like we had songs like that as kids, right?
Yeah.
It's truly like we were brought up like not to give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like we were brought up
like being desensitized.
Yeah, being
to some
desensitized to
horrible
like
shit.
triggers and warnings and shit
Yeah.
like that. Like Generation X, we're like, fuck, we grew up on weird ass kids songs.
Yeah, and like Ring Around the Rosie, which everybody sang growing up, is a dark song about collecting and burning plague victim bodies. So I get that, but here's the thing. The lyrics are oblique enough that when you're a kid, it just sounds like fun nonsense.
Yeah, and you used to sing it in a circle, like as a kid. And you'd all fall down.
Yeah, but this Bill Grogan's goat thing, that is a story with a beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah.
And it is fucking dark and bad.
Yeah, and we sing that shit happily.
God damn.
Yeah, like everybody shouted it.
Your generation's fucked up, man.
Yeah, that's why, people...
You know who's really fucked up, though? The people who goddamn raised you.
Right. Yeah, they were like, okay, come home when the lights come on.
Yeah. That's like the kind of song Hengist and Horsa would sing to their children.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were like, oh, mom will be home from work at 4. Just don't, cause any trouble.
Yeah.
You're on your own.
I liked being a latchkey kid.
Yeah, I did too.
That was nice. The home was your castle from 3:30 to 6 or whenever.
So like a lot of times nowadays when people are like, oh, doesn't that trigger you? Doesn't this trigger you? And it's like, nothing triggers me.
Yeah.
Like I'm generation, like we don't get triggered.
Gen X does not get triggered. And when Gen X does get triggered, you know what they do? They just shrug and walk away.
That's we're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right, I'm going to do something else.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just really weird when I think about it. Like all these people talking about triggers. The one that gets me is anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Is what like nowadays, because I just had this happen to me like last week.
Yeah.
Somebody called in on a shift because their anxiety. Dude, don't get me started. I'm going to go on a tangent.
Go for it.
Somebody called into work because their anxiety was acting up.
Yeah.
I dealt with anxiety every day. You just shove that shit down and you go on about your day.
Yeah. Here's the thing with that. Acute anxiety can be debilitating.
Right.
So I've...
But I think a lot of people nowadays just use it as an excuse.
Yeah. For me, like when I experience anxiety, if I need to, I can shove it down and like, I'm going to deal with these feelings later. And right now I'm just not going to feel. I can do that.
Yeah.
But one time I had... a doctor had given me steroids, and when I was taking the steroids, I decided to commit murder.
Damn.
And I thought, well, instead of committing murder, I think I'm just going to stop taking the steroids because it seemed like that. Right?
That's a better idea.
Yeah, because nothing had changed in my life, but I decided to I had coolly made the decision like I'm going to murder this guy if he says this thing that he always says to me. And I was okay with that. And then I was like, you know what? The only thing that's changed this week is I've been taking steroids. So I stopped taking the steroids. But here's the thing. The next day, I had I shit you not, debilitating anxiety all day.
I get it if it's like debilitating. I'm just talking about like how people use it as like the stars aren't aligned and my anxiety is giving me, my anxiety's telling me not to leave because the stars, that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I get that.
Like people just use it as a way to like not go to work. Like, I don't know. Like, I believe a lot of people know how to like go out. I know people that could go out and they could go and party all night, go to the club until 2:00 in the morning and show up to work at 6.
Yeah. There are a lot of those people out there. Less than there used to be. But they are
that's
out
what I
there.
mean.
Yeah.
Now people just call in when there's anxiety, when they have anxiety issues. It's just weird to me. Like it's just weird.
You are a Gen Xer. Man.
I am a Gen Xer. That's for sure.
That is a very Gen X thing to gripe about.
It is, right?
Like, oh, people have feelings. Fuck them.
Have feelings? What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
I don't give a shit about people's feelings.
I don't care.
Fucking show up and do your job.
And then every once in a while, you get this soft spot in you where your heart just opens up a little bit, and you're like, "Oh man, that sucks."
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I feel bad for you.
Yeah. And then you got to shove that shit down.
You're just like, no, we're not gonna give them the satisfaction.
if I open the floodgates anymore, I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's shut this shit down.
I might give somebody a fucking hug.
God, I might shed a tear in public. That is not happening.
It's not happening.
Nah.
Generation X, man, we were all black all the time.
All black, all the time.
Metallica t-shirts.
Yeah.
We were Satanists back in the 80s.
Yeah. For fun.
For fun, the satanic plague.
We pretend to be Satanists not because we believed in Satan, but because we knew it freaked out our parents.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Everybody wore black.
Yeah.
Hey, when I was 15, I had the same Guns N' Roses t-shirt from like Appetite for Destruction. I don't know where I fucking got it. I wore that thing every day for like a year.
Dude, when I was 15, I had a Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction t-shirt.
Yeah.
I loved that fucking shirt.
I wore that t-shirt and a pair of black jeans every day for like a year.
Did you wash them?
I washed them, of course.
So like once a week, you'd have a naked day while they were in the wash.
Yeah, or I wore something else.
Okay.
Maybe I threw on a Metallica t-shirt or like a Motley Crue t-shirt.
All right.
That was the thing back then, though. Like, that's how you dressed, you know what I mean? Or you dressed another way, but yeah, you just didn't talk about shit, though. Like, nobody talked about nothing.
No. Nothing real.
Yeah, we didn't talk about our feelings.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your parents getting their fourth divorce? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, how do I feel about that? How do you feel about getting punched in the nose?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And trust me, there's a lot of times where you knew people that had parents getting like their third or fourth divorce.
Oh, yeah.
Like their parents got divorced once, got back together again, got divorced again.
Yeah, I was friends with a kid whose parents had like 3 different like separate relationships with 2 divorces separating them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're just saying, yeah, whatever. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
The other thing I realized this week too is I was watching I've been watching a lot of old Cops episodes.
Goddamn.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And I used to think the best cop episodes were the ones in Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like how everybody thinks. Like the best cop episodes are always in Florida.
I mean, if there's an alligator.
Yeah. It's not the case, dude.
Nah.
The ones that I found to be so entertaining, to be the best ones ever, are like the ones in like Lubbock, Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Like just nowhere, Texas. Like, I don't think Lubbock is like a nowhere place in Texas, but.
You better not. They will shoot you.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty big city. But I'm talking like Midland, Texas or whatever. Cops in Midland, Texas. It was just like I was watching these episodes in Texas, right? And there's some crazy people. Like, they're getting arrested. They got no shirt on. And the cops are like, yeah, we know you did. We caught you red-handed. And the guy's like, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
That's always my favorite part.
Yeah.
Like, they get caught. And they get caught red-handed. And the guy's like, no, we saw you punch that guy and run and then rob the bank.
Yeah.
And you have the money in your back pocket, and the guy's like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I was just going to the corner store.
Yeah. You want to know the crazy thing about cops, though?
What?
So cops, what they would do is they would pay a police department to be like, hey, let us shadow, one of your officers on patrol.
Yeah.
And a lot of the police departments like really needed that money.
Yeah.
And they would tell the officers they were shadowing, like, listen, you guys gotta fucking give us something for TV.
Yeah.
I don't care if you gotta plant evidence. I don't care if you gotta provoke people. You gotta give us something for, I don't care if you just yell and claim you saw a crime committed off camera, even if nothing happens. You gotta, right? And sometimes the officers would be like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I protect and serve.
Right.
And then the police department was like, no, you don't understand, guys. We're broke. We need this.
Yeah.
So who's the crookedest one of you? All right. Follow that guy. He'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually did the cops in Santa Rosa.
Yeah, they did it in San Rafael too.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't know about Santa Rafael. I know they did Santa Rosa. I actually watched an episode in Santa Rosa. I'm like, oh yeah, that town looks familiar.
Yeah, they've done cops everywhere.
Yeah. Telling you the best ones are in like Oklahoma too. Oklahoma's another good
Oklahoma
place.
Is always a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's like, I remember I was watching this guy standing in his garage, just standing in his garage with no shirt on.
Yeah.
thunderstorm coming down or whatever, just standing in his garage with the door open.
Yeah. They always got no shirt on for some reason.
Dude,
yeah.
That's how you know it's going to be a good episode, when there's no shirt.
Yeah.
Like, if it starts with the guy with no shirt, you're like in.
Yeah.
And it's like, and they got him for some kind of warrant or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, oh, we're going to just go serve this guy. We got to go take this guy in because he has a warrant. And he didn't show up for court.
Yeah, that's warrant in quotes, by the way.
And so they go into his house and they're like, hey, you didn't show up for court today. And this guy's like, I didn't have no court today. I don't have court for another month.
Mm-hmm. And
the cop's like, no, we have it right here. It's for today. And he's like, no, it's for the next month. And then it just gets bonkers after that. The guy runs through his garage, runs through his house, jumps a fence, runs through another neighbor's house, jumps another fence, and winds up in like a lagoon.
Yeah.
And they finally chase him down in the lagoon, and they get him in when he's like waist deep in water.
Yeah. And then even though they're in Oklahoma, there's still an alligator.
Still an alligator somehow. Yeah. And the guy's like, the guy's like, okay, you're getting arrested now for not going to court and evading the police.
Right.
And the guy's like, I didn't evade you. I was just trying to go pick something up from my neighbor.
Yeah.
It's always funny to me when people get caught doing something, how they just, and I used to do it too. When I got caught doing something,
mm-hmm.
I would just be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Wasn't me.
Yeah. I've never been caught committing a crime. The closest thing that's happened to me, you're going to learn some troubling shit about it. Closest thing that's happened to me is I got pulled over for having a headlight out.
Right.
Yeah. And
I'm disturbed now.
And I told the officer, oh yeah, I know I was going to fix it, but it's raining, and he said it just started raining. and I looked at him and I was like, I'm not going to lie. You got me. I've been driving around without a headlight
for months,
but for a while. And I was fucking delivering Chinese food without a headlight.
I just had that happen to me like a couple months ago when I was coming home from work.
Yeah, dude.
At night, I had my high beams on because I knew my light was out.
Yeah.
And I admit, like, honestly, like, I was like, okay, I'm going to get it fixed tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Because replacing a headlight ain't that difficult.
No, it's so easy.
And I was like, okay, I'll get it fixed tomorrow. I know it's out, but it's like really foggy out. So I had the headlights off. I came off the highway. I forgot to turn them off.
Yeah.
And there was a DUI checkpoint. Down on the expressway going to my house. So I pull over, I make a right turn because I'm like, I don't really want to go through the checkpoint. So I make a right turn. I didn't realize I had the headlights still on bright.
Yeah.
And I get pulled over.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, why were you making a sudden turn like that? And I was like, I don't want to go through no checkpoint when I don't need to. My house is over this way.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, but you had your headlights on, why? And I was like, yeah, I was just coming off the freeway. I was honest with him. Like, I didn't hold back. I was like, look, I was on the freeway. It was really foggy and I didn't turn them off before I got off the freeway. Totally my fault. I was just getting off a long shift from work.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, how long did you work? I'm like, I just worked 13 hours. I told him what I did for work. And I was for sure. I'm like, I'm going to get a ticket for this.
Yeah.
I'm for sure. He takes my ID, comes back. He's like, okay, I'm going to let you go. Just go get the headlight fixed.
Yeah.
Dude, I never get out of tickets. Like, I'm the guy that I go through a DUI checkpoint. They pull some shit up from like 1987.
I remember.
Yeah. Like in 1987, you got popped for such and such and such. And now you owe $13,000 because you didn't go to court or whatever. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It would just be like every time.
Like
it didn't matter. Like I could have everything paid off. And think I have my license and think I'm cool. And I have the license in my hand.
Yeah.
As soon as I would hand it to him, they'd always come back and be like, oh, in 1945.
I remember the days, yeah.
1945, you got busted for something or whatever. And it's just like, so I'm always leery still of like, DUI checkpoint, even though I know I double check and I triple check all my stuff to make sure I don't have anything, like I don't owe anything on that. And I was actually let go, and I was like, he was like, yeah, your driving record's perfect. You don't have any outstanding warrants or anything, so you're free to go. Just get your headlight fixed. And I was just like, finally, one time.
Yeah.
One time. That's all I ask. But yeah, it's a trip to think. It's a trip when you used to do stuff that's not so legal and you don't do that stuff anymore and you clean up like that stuff, you clean up that damage.
Yeah.
It's a trip how that still weighs on you, even though, like, at least for me, it's a trip for me because, like, I know I don't live that way anymore.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I still get paranoid.
You got trauma by being the victim of just the courts in California not talking to each other.
Yeah.
Like they fucked you a few times.
Dude, there was a 2-year period,
Yeah.
3-year period where my paycheck was getting docked for shit that I owed the court system.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're not talking a little bit either. We're talking like I would make good money at the job I was at.
Yeah.
Half of that paycheck would go to fucking say, and then they would tell me like, oh, we never got the money. It's just sitting. It would just be sitting in this. It'd just be sitting in this account. And I'm like, well, why didn't you pay off the tickets when you're taking all the money out? Oh, because we got to talk to the state franchise tax board to get the money released, yada, yada. It was like 2 years, dude, where it was like, I was literally living like below minimum wage. Like, even though I made enough and I was too afraid to tell people, like I was too afraid to be like, oh, this is what's going on. I don't know how to get out of this. And so I just suffered. Yeah. Like true Gen X fashion. I just fucking suffered.
Yeah.
When I didn't have to.
Yeah. Nobody needs to know I have feelings.
Yeah. Nobody needs to know how this shit's fucking driving me crazy. And it was fine. It wasn't until I went back to school and I learned that, and I got a bunch of money for student aid.
Yeah.
And I just went and paid that all that shit off.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, what do I got to pay off? I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'll use my financial aid to pay it off.
Yeah.
And
there you go.
And that's what I did. But then it was just like, dude, it was ridiculous. Like, okay, so I still have all this stuff going. I still have all this stuff that you guys say I still have all this stuff, but I'm paying all this stuff.
Yeah.
And the franchise, it's not my fault. The franchise tax board isn't releasing it to you guys.
No, the state government in California, especially the way it's better than it was.
Yeah.
But it was fucked.
Yeah. Especially that. And that was like what? That was like 2000, 2005, 2006, somewhere in there.
Oh, that was like 2010.
2010, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was, dude, it was like, I didn't see a way out of it.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is the way it is.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to I don't know what I can do to get out of it because everybody I talked to was just like, oh, no, you have to pay it. I'm like, I get that, but they're taking so I would make, I'll give you a rough estimate of like what I would make on a page. So let's say I made like, in a 2-week working period, I made like $2,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not even that. I'd make like 1,600.
Right.
Right. In a 2-week working period. Let's be on the realistic side. I'd make like $1,600. Out of that $1,600, I would get like 600.
Yeah.
To live on, to pay, to make sure I could get through.
Right.
And it was stressful, dude. It was like,
yeah, it's rough.
It was just like, it was not fun. Thank God I paid all that stuff off.
Yeah.
Thank God I don't have to go through that anymore.
Yeah.
Just, it was rough.
Yeah.
Like I went on a bit of a tangent there.
A little bit.
Sorry. We're about 35 minutes in.
All right.
What do you think? You want to keep going?
Oh, we can call it. Let's find a high note to call it on.
A high note to the holidays. Enjoy your holidays.
The holidays are coming.
Enjoy the holidays.
Yeah.
Like I've learned that especially like this last year's holidays, I learned to enjoy them.
Yeah.
For the first time in a long time, where it's just like, I'm going to actually enjoy Thanksgiving. And the way I enjoyed it was by fucking cooking.
Yeah.
Right? Christmas was the same way. How am I going to enjoy Christmas? I'm going to actually buy presents.
Yeah.
There's a mind-boggling thing. I learned that's how I enjoy holidays, right? I like seeing people get gifts that I give them, even if it's just a stupid coffee cup I got for like $20.
All right. I always hated the presents thing.
I did too, but I learned that it's also just about participating and showing up, right?
Oh, God damn it, you're right. That is what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah. Not just sitting there in the corner being all weird and antisocial like I like to be.
It's not about my own fucking bullshit gripe about materialism or whatever.
Exactly.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
But you got to get in the mood. So I think it's a good buffer, right? Because it's like next week is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the warm up.
Yeah.
Right? If you could do Thanksgiving well, the rest of the holidays are going to go well.
All right. Yeah.
That's
I like
the
that.
kind of way I look at it.
That sounds good.
Even if you pull off Halloween good.
Is Thanksgiving really next week?
Or the week? It's either next week or the week after.
God damn.
Yeah. Or if you could pull off Halloween.
Yeah.
That's like this. That's like this. The setup, right?
Yeah.
Pull off Halloween. Make sure kids get candy, even though you don't like kids. At least for me.
I do that. I enjoy passing out candy to trick or treat. I give them handfuls of candy.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I want to be the big bar guy next week.
Next year, you mean?
Yeah, next year.
The big bar guy.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the big bar guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we had like 2 buckets of Halloween candy this year, and we still got over half of it.
Yeah. We just got the one bag, and because we always get too much, and then we eat it all. And
yeah, that's just
fucking not good, man.
Yeah, I've learned I could have 3 pieces. 3 pieces a day.
3 pieces a day?
3 pieces a day. That's all I'm doing. That's all I do. I'm not a big candy guy. Like I used to be a big candy. I'm not so much anymore.
Yeah, I'm not a big candy guy either, but I have this thing. I can have either 0 pieces a day, or I can have about 20 pieces a day. But I can't seem to do something in the middle.
Yeah, three's good for me. I'm happy with 3. Like it's not overdoing it. It's also like not underdoing it. So anyway, I hope you people enjoy your holidays this year. And until next time, America.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.